Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how to defeat all the bosses in MOTORSLICE. This is an indie game that came out just 3 days ago. It is inspired by Mirror's Edge, Prince of Persia, Shadow of the Colossus and Nier, but I must admit it reminds me a bit of Rainworld because of its pixelated aesthetic, post-apocalyptic world, industrial architecture and desolate atmosphere. It also reminds me of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance because of that addictive urge to cut everything, and also because of the rules of nature attack that you can perform against the bosses. The game is amazing, but a little frustrating. The main character seems to be made of paper because everything can kill her in one hit. This game has a total of 8 bosses. It does not tell you their names, so I will make them up. Excuse me for the poor video and audio quality, by the way. One clarification before we begin. This is the boss's health bar. It is divided into several sections, each one representing a weak point. To find these weak points, you need to put on the goggles. When you do, the weak points will be visible. Although these weak points are not difficult to identify because they are simply parts of the boss that can be cut, and they are marked with a yellow color. It is necessary to cut all the weak points of each boss until their respective bars are completely filled. Otherwise, the boss will remain standing. So we start with the first boss.
La volquetera.
We will head to the boss with a charge attack. Once we are close enough, we will unleash the attack, causing a parry that will knock the boss back and stun it. We will use this short time to move under the boss. Just as the boss is about to land, we will jump at the precise moment it falls to cancel the knockback. Then we will climb the columns which will take us inside. We will crouch through a small opening that will lead to the outside. We will climb the wall with the marks and swing along the railing, being careful not to fall. Use the chainsaw to cut through the yellow walls to reach the lower level. Repeat the same process with the chainsaw, giving it direction and knowing when to let go and when to hold on. Finally, climb to the top, where we will need to quickly position ourselves on the column in front of us. Then, using our chainsaw, we will cut through the column, defeating the boss. I call the second boss
Helicopter, helicopter.
We must dodge the saws that the boss throws at us. Locate the structure and calculate how long it will take the boss to approach it. Climb the structure and launch yourself at the boss, cutting it all around with the chainsaw. Next boss.
Laka.
Approach the boss's legs, figuring out which one will touch the ground and which one will rise. Once we know that, climb onto one of them using the chainsaw. Enter a nearby opening visible inside the leg and climb the walls leading to the column supporting the boss's head, which we will also have to cut. Nearby, climb the column attached in the ceiling. Continue in the parkour until you reach the top. Jump between the walls and make the next cut. Climb to the boss's head and head toward its front using the railing. There, you will see 2 openings. Enter one of them and make the final cut below the face. I call this one El
Terrenator, el coche más poderoso que ha existido.
Run and quickly jump to a railing. Wait to the boss to pass by on one side, then launch yourself toward it. First climbing the wheels, then the railing, and so until you are above it. Cut the 3 structures supporting the columns with the hooks. Again, being careful not to fall. Also, cut the left side of the last column at the back. Go to the back of the boss and with a great precision, grab onto the yellow wall using the chainsaw. Return to the platform and launch yourself toward the highest railing. Wait until the boss is on the other side and without getting hit, cut the front section. This one is charge an attack and move toward the boss. And just as it is about to crush you, unleash the attack. This will trigger the rules of nature, stunning the boss. Take advantage of this and grab onto one of the claws with the chainsaw, heading upwards. Jump and land on the platform above the boss. Cut the visible cubicle and climb onto it. Jump over the fence and start cutting around the boss without falling while carefully aiming the chainsaw. Slide toward the wall on the other side of the machine, being careful of the saws. Enter through the opening there and go through the small visible hole. Always crouching or the saws will cut you. Proceed through the narrow space until you find another hole through which you can descend. Cut around the column supporting the upper part of the excavator, then jump out and cut the weak points on both wheels.
El rayo macuincucha.
Charge your attack and wait until the boss gets close. When it is about to run you over, use rules of nature on one of its wheels. When the boss flips over, jump onto one of the diagonal platforms and cut its lower section. The boss will then get up and move away. Position yourself over one of the holes that shoots air upwards. When the boss is close enough, jump and you will be propelled upward. Grab onto the yellow wall on the front part, cutting it as you go. Move along the platform and you will find 2 more yellow walls surrounding the boss. Choose one and cut it, then repeat the same process with the other.
El pibe motosierra.
This one is the hardest in my opinion. The boss will charge its attack, and we will do the same. When his chainsaw is about to slice us in half, we will use the
It's time to slice motors.
We will have a chainsaw duel, and I thought the bosses was bigger, mine had more potential, and the gears loved it. Approach and climb onto one of its wheels, balance along the railing, and reach the inside where you will have to jump onto a moving platform that will take you to the outside. Move through the yellow walls surrounding the boss, jump over the column that leads to the other side, and keep going until you reach the top. Keep going and reach a platform where you will hang on and hack it pressing A. The platform will rise with you, and you will continue slicing through the walls. Jump to another column attached to the ceiling and reach the other side. Keep advancing and reach a rotating red wheel, climb onto it and jump from the wall to the railings. Hold on with the chainsaw and climb up. Slide toward another wall that will take you to an area full of gears. Go around them, avoiding the gears, until you reach an elevator that will take you to the top. Cut through the first tower, swing along the railings, and reach the second tower. Cut it, then go through the diagonal platforms that will take you downward. Go through the grates, position yourself on this steel support column, and descend until you reach the same height as the last yellow wall that needs to be cut. Honestly, this should have been the final boss, but the real final boss is
Metro 2090.
Get closer to the boss. When you are close enough, the hacking icon will appear. Press the button to hack it, and the boss will come down to your position. Charge the attack and wait for the boss to get close enough to unleash the parry that will immobilize it for the rest of the fight. It literally just stops moving. This gives you more than enough time to locate all its weak points with the goggles and cut them. Some weak points will be inside the wagons, others outside. You will even have to do some small sections of parkour to reach some of them, but overall, it's all quite easy. Very disappointing for a final boss. And yes, I am the Chainsaw Girl.